y'all, welcome back to my channel, At Home with Willowberry, or if you're new, welcome. But where have you been? I'm so happy to see you here. My name is Valerie, and in today's video, it's finally time to start decorating for Christmas. I make New York strips for dinner, and Tim primes the wall and ceiling in our master bedroom. So if you're interested in what we've been up to here in our 50-year-old fixer-upper, then I hope you'll stick around and enjoy the video. How are you all doing today? I sure hope you're enjoying a beautiful day wherever you're watching from in this big old world of ours. We're enjoying the last days of fall here in the Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia. We've actually had a few cold days here, which has put me in the mood for Christmas. So today I'm going to decorate the front porch. But first I wanted to give y'all an update about where we are in the renovation process of our master bedroom. Well, as you can see, Tim is priming the wall and ceiling here in the bedroom. Hopefully by our next video, we will be installing the shiplap walls. Tim wants to prime and paint the shiplap boards before nailing them to the walls, so my fingers are crossed that the boards will be ready by this time next week. We're making great progress on the renovation here in the bedroom. I thought the hardest part would be installing and mudding the sheetrock, but that was before we decided to hang shiplap on 3 of the bedroom walls. Tim made quick work on finishing the sheetrock, but now we have about 60 shiplap boards that need to be sanded, primed, and painted before we can even think about cutting them and hanging them up on the wall. That's going to be an even bigger job than the sheetrock, that's for sure. Well, y'all, Tim has finished priming the wall and ceiling. Next step will be to paint. I picked out a pretty creamy white paint for the walls, which you'll get to see in our next video. I'm so excited for this room to be completely renovated. Once it's finished, that means we have completely renovated all 5 bedrooms here in the mobile home, and that's going to be a great feeling. All right, well, how about a little visit with Willow, Max, and Milo, and then I'm ready to start decorating for Christmas. With the colder temps and all the bare trees, well, it's starting to feel like Christmas weather to me. So I figured I'd go ahead and put out a few Christmas decorations. But I need to put away the fall decorations first. Thanksgiving is right around the corner, and we're going to be out of town till the end of November. So I want to go ahead and decorate for Christmas, even if it is a bit early. Since we're renovating in our mobile home, well, I don't have a lot of room for decorating inside the house, so I'm going to focus on the front porch for now. Milo was very curious about what was happening out here on his porch, but then he found a sunny spot to bask in. He's such a sweet cat, and I love him so much. Well, y'all, it won't feel like Christmas without a Christmas tree, and I literally have nowhere inside the house to put a Christmas tree this year, so I figured I'd put one outside instead. This is the small tree that we used that year we were living in a single wide rental trailer. I'm so glad that I held on to it because it will be perfect for using out here on the porch. I tell you what, I love fall. It's my favorite season, but Christmas is by far my favorite holiday season, and one of my favorite things to do is to decorate. So needless to say, I'm having the time of my life out here decorating the porch for the holidays. Alright, well let's decorate the tree. I was at Lowe's the other day to buy paint for the bedroom, and while I was there, I decided to check out their Christmas decorations. Well, I found the cutest reindeer out in the garden shop. Well, I don't know what happened. The next thing I knew, they were in my cart and coming home with me. They're going to be so cute out here on the porch next to my Christmas tree. My sweet little Willowberry wanted to come out for a visit, and she too found a sunny spot to bask in. Too cute. Well, y'all, I couldn't have just one Christmas tree, now could I? Alright, I'm going to go ahead and finish decorating the porch, and then it will be time to get dinner started. Well, y'all, I'm finished decorating for the day, so now it's time to make dinner. Tonight we're having New York strips, roasted potatoes, and roasted radishes. To get started, I'm going to get the steaks out and season them. I'm going to season them with salt, pepper, and Kinder's Buttery Steakhouse. All right, well, let's make dinner. Okay, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and let the steaks rest for a little bit while I prepare the potatoes and radishes. I'm going to wash the vegetables and then I'll cut them into quarters. Once I finish cutting out the potatoes and radishes, I'll then coat them in olive oil and season them with salt and pepper. They will then roast in a 400-degree oven for about 45 minutes. Alright y'all, the veggies have been in the oven for about 30 minutes now, so I'm going to go ahead and start cooking the steaks. I'm going to melt some butter in my cast iron pan and then I'll cook the steaks for approximately 5 minutes per side for a medium doneness. Okay, well it's time to finish making dinner. Dinner's ready, y'all, and it looks amazing. We don't buy steaks very often due to the sky-high prices, but Tim found these for a good deal at Sam's Club, so we decided to treat the family to a nice steak dinner. Alright, y'all, well I guess that's about it for another video. I really hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it, and I hope you all have a great week. I can't wait to talk to you again real soon. Bye, y'all.